Let's now explain the producer surplus. As you know, supply is the willingness to sell at different price levels. This is the seller's willingness to sell at different price levels. And the seller's willingness to sell is determined by the seller's cost of production. That means on the supply curve, we have each seller's cost of production. So that means when your price is zero, of course, there's no sellers. No seller will enter the market at this zero price. But as long as the seller can cover the cost, the seller will start entering the market. So as higher prices, of course, more sellers will enter the market because sellers with higher costs can cover their costs. And as you see here, at higher prices, we will have more sellers producing and willing to sell new quantities. And in this example, we want to know the seller's cost at the 10th unit. So the 10th unit is here. The 10th unit is here. You see that we have additional sellers here up to this point, and this is the marginal seller, the last seller entering the market. And at 10 units, this marginal seller's, the last seller's cost is $20. Now, we want to find the producer's surplus if the price is $20. Of course, we don't know the market price here because we only have the supply side of the market. We don't know the market equilibrium price, but what we're saying is that if the price is $20, what would be the producer's surplus? At $20, all of these sellers will enter the market. For example, let's say this seller's cost is $3, but the actual sales price is $20, so this seller will have a gain from participating in this market. The additional sellers with costs less than $20 will have producer surpluses. Again, their cost of production will be less than $20, and they will have a gain from participating in this market. So I'm going to mark all these producer surpluses for each additional seller in this market, and the total producer surplus will be the total of these individual producer surpluses. First of all, producer surplus, once again, is the difference between the price that the seller actually receives and the seller's cost, which is indicated on the supply curve. What would be the overall producer surplus at $20? We can calculate that. The producer surplus would be the area of this black triangle. We know that we have 20 on this side and we have 10 on the other side, and we know how to calculate the area of a triangle, and that would be 20 times 10 divided by 2, 100. Now, let's suppose that the price rises to $30. Let's use another color to indicate that. Now, the price is higher. We're at $30. We're assuming that the new price is $30. The producer surplus will increase. Let's find the new producer surplus at $30. Here's the new price line, and as we know, the producer surplus is the area between the price line and the supply curve. At this $30, new sellers will enter the market. The additional sellers will enter the market as long as they can cover their cost at this $30. So the producer surplus will increase due to these new sellers entering the market. So we have these producer surpluses because we have new sellers entering the market. In addition to that, the existing sellers will have more producer surpluses. Their producer surpluses will increase. So what would be the new producer surplus after this price increase from $20 to $30? I'm just going to do the total producer surplus at $30. Let's do that. Producer surplus at price $30, and that would be, we have 30, so we have 30 here on this side, and we have 50 on the other side. 15 times 1/2, because it's a triangle, and the total producer surplus at $30 would be $225.